And so just finally then we'll go through WeBuy, the third one on the list here, and it's traded 37 million shares yesterday and it's up over 50%. So if we look at the chart on WeBuy, daily chart on the left and 5-minute chart on the right, so it's gapped up. Now this stock hasn't seemingly doesn't have much history on it. I can't really go back much further than Thursday 8th of May, but it's been coming down and it's been doing nothing, fading away, and then suddenly it pops up. Now I don't see any news on the stock apart from a resignation of somebody which was released on this day. Somebody on the board or involved in the company resigned, but you know, there may be no reason why this stock has gapped up unless there are some insiders that perhaps know something, but you can't really play guessing games. But the main thing is that it's up, and there's no real news on it, nothing significant that we can find, and it's purely just gapped up in pre-market, and it's come on the radar of momentum traders who like to trade these stocks, get in and out really quickly and make quick profits as they're kind of surging. And sometimes these guys have chat rooms and are trading on live on YouTube, and they have a lot of followers who are just kind of copying because they don't really know what they're doing. So momentum traders can cause a lot of these moves, and then the fact that they're moving then attracts short sellers, and then that just adds volume into the stock, and you get a stock that's moving with range and with opportunity to make profits. So this one, that's just a 1-minute chart there, but you can see this is a day one, so a first green day, and is what we can call them. If you're going long, I call it a first green day long. And let's just go to the 5-minute chart, and we would say, let's say if we were looking at a similar 5-minute pattern to the last stock we looked at, EYEN, we're looking for a big move and a pullback, and then we want to see a kind of tightening range, and then we want to see some sort of reversal. And as I said, sometimes around 10:30 a.m. is a good time, as a time when they often do some kind of a reversal. But this one is not really an ideal setup, because it's the candle range is still quite large there. So the top there is 794 if we're looking at this candle, down to 740. That's quite a big move in the space of 5 minutes. And then we have this move reversal here from 752 up to a top of 809 and closes at 788 on that time frame. It's still quite a large move, so it can be very tricky to take large size on these and manage your risk safely. So really you're looking for things to calm down a lot more, I would say, than to be trying to trade this in here. From a short seller's point of view, a good setup is often to short sellers will try and they try and trade a bounce here. As the stock kind of bounces back, I often try to trade, get long here, somewhere around here, risking off the highs maybe, for a fade back all day. But really you can't take large size really on these if they're moving, if the candles are so large like that. So like I said, we are looking for the price action to calm down significantly. So we can see here later in the day, it does start to go sideways on smaller candles here. So you could start thinking, okay, well, I want to see if I can get long for a reversal move. But like I said, there's no news on this stock, so there's doesn't really help your thesis into why you would want to go long on it. So it's probably not certainly not an A or a B setup. I would say it would be more of a C class setup, and probably benefits short sellers more. But I wouldn't short sell on a day one move if you're a beginner. It's just too risky.